Welcome back to Amibon Filter, the best talk show in Nigeria, the best talk show in Africa, and soon to be the best talk show in the world. It's just truly clever effect. On today's episode, I have two beautiful, delectable ladies. These ladies that are dear to me. We have Benita. Drum rolls for Benita, please.
Hello.
And then we have a first time on the show, Somi of the Most High. So we hope you're good.
Yeah.
You're not going through that. You're doing well. Alright, on today's episode, we'll be discussing about what it means for somebody to be unnecessarily loud, or in layman's topic, what it means for somebody to cast, boy and girl. In this dispensation, we are Gen Zs. So what does it mean? Like, what will somebody do, Benny? Let me come to you first. What will somebody do that will make you say, this person, you have casted? This conversation is not restricted to sex. Because whenever we say somebody have casted, everybody will say, this person have fucked this person, that person have fucked that person. You get.
Yeah.
But somebody being unnecessarily loud, somebody being extra. So that's just the context of this conversation. So in your own terms, what does it mean? What would you say? This person, or if you say clever, don't cast.
Like in my own terms, if I'm going to say someone has been casted, it's when see finish don't enter. It gets like someone that doesn't have a place of their own. You get. They go to different people's places. They use people's clothes, shoes. You go to this person's house, you borrow their clothes. You get their clothes. You go to this person's house again, you borrow clothes. Everybody know you for borrowing things. They know you for taking people's stuff. Like it's not necessarily about you going to sleep around, but people just know you as borrow clothes. And maybe you're this kind of person that is forming like trying to live fake life, coming on top of somebody thing. You borrow clothes because you will still go out and tell people I bought these designers, I bought it at so price, or I bought this wristwatch, something you borrowed, So I think that one too also make people to look down. So when people start looking down on you, when people don't see you finish, there's no value to you anymore. That person don't cast. The person don't know. Yes.
So what do you think?
For me, I feel like for someone to cast is, let me say in Brooklyn, we say, follow for promo.
Voila! You don't follow for promo.
You don't follow for promo at all. Like you said, casting is not about sex and all that. Attitude too.
Yes.
There's a kind of attitude you display, like or you use one particular language or one word. Please, we've been hearing this every time. Like change something. Like change to need something.
Okay, like if somebody tells you you're fine.
You say you're beautiful or your beauty captivated my eyes.
Oh wow!
We're not like something we're always hearing every time. For most people, it's very lame.
Okay, very. What if now we're saying about somebody that have casted? The person might not think he or she has casted. Somebody will just be saying, this is my normal life. It's like, what is happening in this world? And you do something that be like, somebody that is always saying, like somebody will write on her text or his or her, let me know, just relegate. Foodie, they say, this person, they feed himself. That's why you're calling yourself foodie. You get? So somebody might not actually think he has cast or he's doing this and that. The general public is telling you, this thing is not good. Or the person doesn't actually know. The person feels, I'm just being me.
Yeah.
So what would you say in that kind of case?
Well, in Nigeria here now, that word casted means you sleeping around like different girls or different guys. That's once you just say, this girl don't cast. What comes to any Nigerian head is that
since we are all Nigerians now, let's take that case. Let's just treat somebody. When they say you've casted about sleeping around, but there are people that just do it. There's something we call whole face. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
When you're promiscuous, maybe if you enter the university, you're 100 level, but you see 200 level.
You want to try new
200 level, you say you want to try new things. So you're just being promiscuous. You're just meeting that time. You don't have any stable relationship. You just I carry this person.
Yeah.
So you might think you're just having fun without knowing you've casted. And as a girl, if boy is cast, let's just be real now. Not like I'm being biased. If boy is cast, they'll say that this one are people. But if girl cast,
but that stuff only happens here. It's just a mentality that goes around here in Nigeria. Like if a girl sleeps around, it's bad. But if a guy sleeps around, it's normal. because men are polygamous in nature. But what's the meaning of men are polygamous in nature?
I don't know.
They just use that word to justify the fact that men are even more of womanizers than women are. Like they sleep around, they have sex with different women and they don't even feel anything wrong about it. But once a woman do it, then they see everything wrong about it.
You know this casting of a thing. Let's not just get ourselves wrong about this word casting. Like for me now, before I was dating somebody, like I'm this kind of person that I don't maybe this thing that you say by your first meeting, what you showcase is how this person is. I don't believe in that word. I feel you should stay with that person, know the kind of person, because everybody has where they grew up from, the friend background.
Yes, everybody has flaws.
So everybody has what they are scared of and what they. There's some people now that if they come to the public now, they can tend to do anything. Why is there that they're very shy? They will not want to do this. They want to feel safe with the person or this before you can do anything. Yeah. So this casted word of the thing now is when you see somebody doing something almost every single time and you don't like it. To me, I feel instead of telling the person you don't cast, you say guy a big babe. Instead of you doing this, why not use another scenario or use another one? Just always using this thing, because for some people, the way I would take it is not the way another person would take it. Person might say, I beg, she don't cast, just leave that one. It's just her way.
And then can we not talk about friends? Like being your friends, obviously we are friends. And you know that this thing Clever is doing is not good. And you hear from people, you know now, little bit told the Clever, this is Clever did that. But instead of you now coming to that your friend, be like, guy, how far, babe, how far? This thing you're doing, be like saying no, too good. And then you follow people and say,
don't cast it.
And I'm not really, for me, I'm not really a fan of show me your friends and show me who you are. I don't, because I know things that my friends do I don't do, and things that I do my friends don't do. So I don't feel so in that kind of scenario now. What will you say? Will you be a better person for you not to even tell your friend that how far? This thing they do the one, then you follow outside people and say, yeah,
if you're being a good friend, surely you should tell your friend that Alpha, this thing way they do not make sense. So please try and change now. Try to put the friend through. Tell him or her, okay, this is how you should do it, or this is how you should go about it. You don't just follow people and mock your friend, then you come to your friend's face and start laughing and acting like a good friend. It doesn't make any sense.
But most times, it's not always like that. That said friend now might not have a way of coming story in your face because she might feel you feel bad or
yes,
not tend to open up to you again. So me, I feel the best way to just do something like this is those people that are casting her, just go in front of them and say, guy or babe, I beg, this is what they do. Instead of you coming at her back and saying, why don't you just stay right in her front and let her know where she's like missing her steps and she can just correct, or you correct her. If she's kind of person that she doesn't want to take care of, she'll feel bad about it. Then you know that's how she doesn't want to change, or she doesn't want to change herself about that thing. That just maybe you are her friend, you now tell her, she start feeling bad, she'll not want to be friends with you again. She will think maybe you followed people where
you follow that
those kind of things. Yes, I feel you should do it in her presence when everybody's there.
Don't fuck up, not too full. And you know when they say in the university, they will know in this setting, no way. Most of me didn't grow up here. I'm an Owerri boy through and through. Now, if they say this person have casted, it's mainly girls. I'm just being real. Yes, people actually use that word casted for girls. And maybe I just feel somebody's just going through her whole phase, and then maybe she's being sexually promiscuous, obviously. And then but she feels nothing. But people around her are saying, oh, this girl, you don't bang this person, you don't bang that person, you don't bang this person. And that thing is, when she passed, I said, I don't fuck.
Yeah, and another thing about it is that most people tend to blame the parents of either the girl or the boy. If someone has a bad character or behavior, you shouldn't blame the parents that they not train this person well. But I believe anybody having a bad character, you are accountable for yourself.
Thank you.
So whether your parents give you the best training in this life, if you decide to do the other way, it's your life. I've seen pastors' children doing the worst.
Yes, see pastors' children.
I've seen them. So to me, it's about what you choose to do. I've seen people that their parents actually live a very bad lifestyle, but if you see them, they're so decent. They talk to themselves, they teach themselves, they tell themselves what they want for themselves. So it's not about anybody that you see, oh, this person is have all kind of bad character, you start blaming their parents. They don't train this child well, they don't train this people well. No, it's not about home training. the parents now, it's their own part is to give you the training. Now it's your own part to accept the training. So you are accountable for yourself if you don't accept that training. If you decide to do because people they smoke shisha or people they smoke ice.
Yes, I feel like zero pressure. Do something because
you like doing that thing, not because of what they say about
yes,
you.
because they'll say, you said you be a woman, you know they smoke. And you now say, okay, because my friends, because I don't know, peer pressure. Yes, it happens to reasonable level, but I don't feel that thing is actually a thing. Do you know? Just don't get me wrong. Because if I say I don't want to do this, I know why I don't want to do it. There's nothing you will say that will make me do it, obviously. You get? Yeah. So that's when they say peer pressure. Me, I don't
I feel there are different type of people. There are some people that if you're trying to make them do something, they don't want to do it. But when they finally get to do that, they do it more than you even thought.
Yes.
Why there are some people that when they see you doing something, they just want to do anything they see people doing. If you're smoking, they want to smoke. If you're drinking, they want to drink. You get. Or there are these ones that they don't want to do. They don't want to do. They're just no. I don't want. But you know, the moment you force them and they start, they will take the speed past you. They will go and pass.
But there's this thing about trying new things. Like, let me say, you're not this kind of person that you don't go out.
Yes.
Your friends, they are just outing time. Then you tend to like try it. Then maybe the place they went to now might not be a comfort zone for you. Yeah. Then after that scenario, you say you don't want to go out, you never go out again.
Yes.
Once you might go to another place, you're comfortable with it. Then you want to tend to like explore more, you want to do more. So everything just depends on your mindset and what you want for yourself, your comfortability. If you're comfortable with it, then you're good to go.
Yeah. One thing about this casting thing, me, I feel is lack of control. Like when you don't have control over something you're doing, you tend to do it excessively. You do it without control. You just like maybe now you smoke, then you just do it every time at every place. Let everybody know
that you're smoking.
Everybody see that you're
and then call you
tag you.
Smoker of the generation.
You get, if you can control yourselves, do you know you can actually be sleeping around, but people won't even know. It's when people know something.
Yes, that it will cast.
Yes, that it will cast. When they don't know, nobody can tag you. So it's how you comport yourself. It's how you do your stuff. It's how you carry yourself.
And that thing, I'm thinking, I'm just trying to come from people that have casted point of view. I don't know if I've casted, but I don't know. I don't know if I've casted. I don't know. But I'm just saying, imagine somebody, let me just use a female as example. Another thing is home training and everything. Somebody that is being caged at home, and the person gets admission. Like you know that. But I feel if you like cage somebody forever, person will spoil.
Yes, no.
Then you see that person, once the person gets admission in Tenji University, not calling any university's name.
That's why I said everything depends on your mindset and what you feel it's comfortable for you. Like me, I'm not like my dad is this. I don't know which one to use.
He's very strict.
Very strict.
That's
like he's very strict, and he's the one that is more open to us than my mom. Like my dad tends to tell you how things are. So I feel when you get your home training, then when you come outside in society or where you find yourself, you tend to like, okay, if this thing is what you want to do and this is how you see your life and you're comfortable with it. That's why I'm still saying mindset and how comfortable you are with that thing. If you want to be a prostitute, my dear, if you like it and it's comfortable for you,
there's some people that the prostitution is still helping.
Yes, now if you how many times have you insulted a prostitute? Would they fight you? If we like her like that,
we'll be
just speaking.
And I feel if there's nobody to patronize, they'll not be prostitutes.
They will even tell you
nobody is patronizing them. If patronizing them, prostitution will stop.
But sometimes
women are the real prostitutes.
Women still prostitute.
Yes, the men.
Women still pay.
Whether men or no men, prostitution work. This prostitution of the thing now.
I feel it's $1 billion industry. Yes, now because
it's not paying more than Yahoo.
It's paying more than Yahoo. People go to Dubai to do serious prostitution just to lick people's feet and then they'll give them $3,000 for 3 hours.
See the men, right? The moment the men stop calling the girls, stop paying them,
and the moment the girls also stop picking their calls,
you see,
vice versa. When you look at things like this, you look at
sometimes the girls want to stop picking their call, but when the guys tell them, okay, just try and come around, I'll give you 5M.
Okay, you call me they use 5M. There are every other making money. Let's just be sincere.
Don't tell me there's many other women.
There are so many.
Even if you want to stop something, when maybe the person is giving you 200,000 before the person can tell you 5M.
Human's natural instinct first.
Okay, let's now for instance you've been gaining 200,000 naira. Why don't you use that 200,000 naira or the money you've been doing this to open up something for you if you really want to stop? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe now she has gathered the money and she wants to open up something for herself. Then the person is begging her like, please come out, come out. And she's like, no, I'm not interested, I'm not doing that. Someone that is paying 200,000 for Natalie, don't worry, I'll give you 5 days.
For sure.
Going back to
mindset. Everything depends on mindset.
Because you know if you get
I know that everything depends on mindset, but it would be very hard to see someone that has been doing that business for 200,000 before. Then you now promise person 5M.
Which business are we talking about?
I'm talking about the person, you know, like in a day, just 5M. You think the person will not come out. The person will reason it. Like even if she wants to, she say she will stop after the 5M.
Alright. If we keep talking about this, we will not leave this place today. And before we go, I want to put you guys on the spot. Alright now. There's a question I want to, as I've been seeing it online. In you guys, that's why I brought you ladies for this episode. Imagine, let me ask you, will you rather choose somebody that has a guy that has multiple body counts to a guy that has 2 or 3 body counts to date or to have something intimate with?
Well,
to be in a relationship, do you like the guy that has multiple body counts, that has experience, or the guy that has 2 or 3 body counts? It's a yes or no answer.
To me, body count is nothing to me.
Okay.
Just be a good person, have a good heart, and believe in what you do.
let me repeat. You rather go for a guy that has multiple body. If you're choosing a boyfriend, a guy that has multiple body counts and a guy that has just 2 or 3.
Multiple body counts for real because I really want to explore more.
Okay, thanks so much for coming. I don't know what to say again. Okay, this episode is proudly sponsored by KDX Exchange, dealers in all kinds of cryptocurrency, the buy and sell news that. Thanks, this episode has been very, very entertaining and enlightening. So we'll catch you next week, same Wednesday. Like, subscribe, share, and go on Twitter. Peace.